Hi and welcome back to my Skyblock series where I'm attempting to build the Discworld, Terry Pratchett's Discworld, in Skyblock Survival, which has been quite challenging. I haven't really been able to build anything Discworldy because I've been setting up so many farms so that I can get the building blocks that I need to actually build the buildings. So in this episode, we are going to jump right into just getting villagers up here and getting an iron farm going so that I can start trading with the villagers and basically getting emeralds so I can buy some quartz and terracotta and all of that lovely goodies. Because once I get building blocks, we'll be able to build. And that's the whole point of this, is to build. The iron farm that I'm building, I did post on Twitter. I post the schematic on my Discord, and I also let people know on Twitter when I post schematics on my Discord. So anyone is welcome to join. It's an open link, and you can download it. I've already got a few other schematics on, besides the iron farm that I'll be building today. I've got Granny Weatherwax's cottage, as well as the Royal Bank of Ankh-Morpork, which I'm going to be using as a villager trading hall and breeder. I post a schematic maybe once every 2 weeks or so on there. It's basically as I finish the build, I post it on there. Let's just jump right into it. Done a bit of things as well. As you can see, this has grown quite a bit. It's the cow apocalypse up here. I've been breeding them up for leather because we need quite a few books. I got pretty well geared up. My bow, I combined it with a power 2 infinity bow in the anvil over there, so now it's got power 3, unbreaking 2 and infinity on it. I got myself a diamond pickaxe from the toolsmith. Yes, the toolsmith. I put silk touch and mending on the diamond axe, as I showed you last episode. I got a shovel and a diamond sword that I also put mending and sweeping edge on. The sweeping edge I was getting from the one librarian. He only sells sweeping edge 1. I've been buying up the sweeping edge 1 books and combining them up in the anvil. I've been grinding for gold as well, because for my iron farm I'm using powered rails, and I didn't realize that I need 6 gold ingots to be able to make powered rails. So I've already got 4 over here, so we can do 2 of those, and now we've got 6. Now we can actually make the powered rails. I need some redstone. There we go. Just need 1 solar. And we can make powered rails. It makes 6, which is pretty cool. I also bred up a villager over here. Another little baby. This little guy, I'm not going to put a trade on him. He is eventually going to go all the way up with the bubble column. My stonemason, I unlocked him and I got blue terracotta, magenta terracotta, quartz pillars and blocks of quartz. Unfortunately, you can't break down blocks of quartz into nether quartz, and you need quartz to be able to make a comparator, which is what I also want at the end of the day, to be able to make an item sorter, because these guys drop poppies as well as iron. But for right now, we are going to have to try and figure out a way to get these guys up there. I think the very first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to make this column. So I'm going to take this down over here, this little enclosure, just for the time being. And then pillar up all the way, because this block is going to be replaced with this soul sand, which I'm going to grow the kelp on. What we're going to need to do is have a 2-block wide hole, like so that the villagers can pop in quite easily. So let's do that. And then go all the way up, and then the water will go over here. I'm not explaining it very well. I'll just show you. Here we go. And now this pops out. That goes there. And we need to put... I think we only need the 2. I don't know why I made 4. Well, now we have extra. Now what we're going to do is pour a bucket of water all the way from there down to here, and then plant the kelp and bone meal that all the way to the top. This is the easy part. The difficult part is wrangling these people, because we need 6 villagers to be able to make this a fully functioning iron farm. It's not the most efficient with regards to resources, but it does make quite a bit. Where did I put my bucket? Oh, there. In my creative world, I was testing it out, and it makes about 424-ish pieces of iron an hour, which, if you ask me, is not too shabby. I'd say in Minecraft the 2 most difficult things, or 3 most difficult things, not the wither or the ender dragon, it's villagers, zombies, and water. Maybe shift. Okay, so you have to like almost be in there. And now we just spam until the green particle stops. There we go. And now we break it and the bubble should appear. There we go. Now we have a bubble vator. Would you look at that? I think the easiest way to be able to do this is going to be beds. So I'll have to wait for nightfall. Maybe plop a few beds down here, because the 2 villagers that I'm bringing up here are going to be the seed villagers, if that even makes sense. 1 over here and 1 over here. Okay, nightfall. Come, guy. Up you pop. Thank you. That was relatively painless. Okay, let's pop 1 bed down there. And hopefully they breed another guy. Okay, these guys have made a little baby. Let's just wait until he grows up. And then we can skedaddle him up there. I've decided I'm going to do the iron farm in this direction. Well, out this way. Some interesting things that you need to know about the spawning of iron golems. You need at least 3 villagers to be able to spawn an iron golem. They need to sleep at least once during the night. Even if it's just popping into bed and popping straight out. Perfectly fine. It checks if there's a iron golem within 20 blocks below and 16 in either direction. They only spawn an iron golem up to 8 blocks and 6 above and below. So we need to make sure that it's at least 16 blocks away from this platform, and there must be no solid spawnable blocks for the golems within, say, 20 blocks. Yeah, okay, that is far enough away from those things over there. So they won't spawn on there. And I'm going to make this platform relatively big, because I want to be able to walk on this without fear of falling off too much. So then this is going to be the level at which the collection chests are going to be, and the actual farm itself is going to be all the way going up here. Now I'm going to start moving things over so that we can start building. The mechanism that we'll be using to kill the iron golems is a soul campfire, because they do a lot more damage than regular campfires do. There we go. We'll need to make a water source here as well. The reason why I choose to do 2 by 2 instead of doing 3 as a lot of people do is because if you put them in diagonals over here and then put this one over here, you can take it from any corner. It doesn't matter where you do it. Whereas if you put it in 3, you can only take from the middle block. If you accidentally click on one of the side ones, then your infinite water source is gone. Let's go check up on our villager. I think it is grown up. It has, yay. Once we get the second one up there, then we can start, or we can corral them off and start breeding them, because as I said, we need 6. Good. More. I should have actually corral them all first. Let's stick them behind the farm over here, because then it's closer to there. And we're 2/3 of the way there. We just need 2 more. Let's get the chests and the hoppers so long. This will be the central marking point. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, this is the 18 block. So say there, there, like so. 5. I'm making the storage area 5 double chests high. This is more or less just because I went overboard, and also it's quite efficient farm, so storage might pack up quite quickly. What I also do need to take into account is I want to make an item filter at some point, but that is only in the future. I'm going to make a 3x3. The campfire is going to sit in the middle over here, and a water source will go over there. It'll go around here and redirect all of the iron into this hopper, which will then get caught in the chests. This is sort of also based on Pixelriffs, one that he did. I kind of took inspiration from him, as well as 1 or 2 other creators and farm builders as well. So then what we're going to do is we're going to place a temporary block over here. I'm using cobblestone because if you break stone, just normal stone with a normal pickaxe, not silk touch, then it reverts back to cobblestone. Oh no. Anyway, there we go. Go 1 up, then we're going to go 8 out. 7, 8. Then go 1 up. Remove that block. And same story. So this is 1. Hello. Nautilus shells. Not that we really need it. Ferns. Allium. Okay, no thank you. Why are you the way you are? He takes so long to show up, and then when he shows up he gives me these trades. You're a disappointment to your family. And we've got an iron golem over there taking a bath. Now we need to go around that way and do exactly the same that we did over here. Do it over there. I think I'm going to break this down and then just go 1 higher over here. All of this will be enclosed, but I'm not going to do that right now. Maybe I should. It'll just make it so much easier. Would this be high enough, do you think? Put a water source here. Maybe we'll go 1 higher. Let's slap that off. We've got 1 side down, now we just need to do the other. The catching chamber is more or less right now. Let me grab some water and show you. At the moment, we're going to go up and start working in the sky, which is going to be super scary. I think it might be worthwhile to put water in this area and water in the other area so that if we fall, at least we'll have the water to break our fall. And on the plus side, water will stop mobs from spawning there as well, if I'm not mistaken. Now if our calculations are correct. Yes, perfect. We need to quickly go fetch a name tag, because otherwise the zombie could despawn, and we don't want that, because then the whole farm breaks. Thank you. Let's call him Zombert. In this 3x3 area in the center where the campfire is going to go 24 up. Helps if you have the right exact number of items or scaffolding in your inventory, because then you know exactly how high you've gone. You don't have to count as you go. So from the central block on either side of this scaffolding, it's going to be, this whole entire thing is going to be 16 long. So you can choose from this side going 7 that way and 8 that way, or switching it around. I'm going to go 7 that way. All in all, there should be 16. Place one block and then that way now. And voila. Then on the fourth block over here, I'm going to place a lever. So it's what, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where the powered rails are going to go. And there we go. Now all we need is to make a platform where a zombie can spawn. Actually, first need to make a platform because of a roof. Some sort of a roofing situation. Because if a zombie gets in a cart during the day, it will burn up. There we go. Just 2 up, and that should be good. I'm making sure these are bottom half slabs so that there's nothing that will spawn on top of there, because not even iron golems will be able to spawn on there. Okay, now rail time. And nothing spawns on tracks with rails anyway, so you don't need to bother too much about lighting this place up. Now all we need to do is build a platform for the zombie to spawn. Alrighty. Now we just need to make sure that we run that way and fall off.
Later that night.
I think I'm gonna go down and then reevaluate this little platform come morning. Just do this. Maybe make a little platform for them. Now we need to be very careful. 2 blocks away from this platform over here. So 1, 2. Then on the third one, I'm gonna place a bed. Okay, the bed will go over here, so let's go 1 more back. 1 there. 1 there. And then we can take away these blocks. Okay, and then on this one, go like that. Perfect. Then we're going to go 2 blocks higher. 1, 2, place a slab. This will prevent them from falling off, because if I didn't place these slabs all the way around in like a W formation, the villagers kept falling down, which is not fun. There we go. And then on this one in the front, we'll go a slab 1 lower. And don't forget to place a torch on this. Then from this area, in line with this bed, this line over here, I'm going to go 2 up, and then on this third one here, build the platform. It should be 5 by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The reason why it needs to be in line with this is because that means it will be exactly 20 blocks away from the other one at the other module for the villagers on that side, because then they can't detect the golem that they spawn, and vice versa, which means that the farm will be a lot more efficient. I'm going to place fences all around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. And place fence gates in the front. And we're going to remove these. And open this up. Then what's going to happen is, in these corners, just in those two corners, we'll put a water stream, which is going to funnel everything down to the center and drop them down there. Plonk some torches down here so that nothing spawns up here. Now we need to figure out how to get these villagers up here. And the third one. Up. Thank you. Yep, there we go. There we go. In. There we go. In you pop. Jump up. Yay! Now all three of them should be in there forever. I'm going to keep this here for the second one on that side. Do that. And that. And see now, wherever this spawns, this flows down. I watched LogicalGeekBoy's iron farm tutorial, and he actually explains it so nicely. He explains the spawning mechanics and everything like that. And according to his video, this 5x5 platform over here catches 95% spawn attempts. So you don't actually need to go much bigger than this. This is plenty efficient. I will link his video down in the description of this video because it's definitely worth taking a look. And I mean, he's a genius. He's one of the Minecraft geniuses when it comes to technical stuff. And now take number 2. I'm also wondering whether I shouldn't put a composter here. I think I'm going to. Ooh, Bob's trapped. Excellent. Let's do that. There we go. And Zombert. That was so lucky. I think the villagers attracted him and then he got stuck in the composter there. Maybe I can start taking that platform down now because I don't want creepers or anything spawning there. think I'm just going to place 2 blocks on either side over here, because when we break the composter, it might jump up. Now we just need to wait for night time. Yep. Go in. Don't you be the one that's difficult now. This is not going as I'd expected or hoped. Now I just need to find my rail. There we go. We've got 2 left. And this thing should be working. Ooh. Okay, that took quite a bit of lives. Shanks. There we go. Oh no. Ow. Hi. Oh no. Get the campfire and a bucket of water. And we should be good. Oh. Ah. No. Oh no. Everything must have fallen. Let's try this again. Luckily I've got a backup. Okay, this is not at all what I was hoping would happen. That should be good enough. Okay, let's take care of these guys. All of my stuff is probably despawned by now. Oh no. Alright, I think I'm safe now. Safe-ish. And we lost 1 piece of soul soil as well. It's not great, but you know what? I think we'll be fine for now. Don't do that. There we go. Now this water stream should go all the way around there. Okay, oh my word. This is horrible. We lost quite a bit of scaffolding, I'm not going to lie. Oh my word, look at that already. 9 minutes past 3, I'll come back at 9 minutes past 4 and see how much there is, because there's 0 in here now. It's been an hour since, a little bit over an hour, about 8 minutes later. 8 minutes longer than an hour. Since I AFK'd in my dirt hut for about a bit. So let's see how much iron we've got. Oh, sweet potato. About 11 stacks. I'm speechless. Almost 700 iron ingots. And the poppies, but we don't talk about that. What on earth? That is very exciting. In this episode, we built this monstrosity. I died. It was fun. It was also not fun because I cried a little bit. But yes, so we got this super amazing, fantastic, efficient iron farm going, and it really works. I AFK'd overnight and I've got two shulker boxes. Don't even have that yet. 2 double chests full of iron ingots, which is fantastic. We've got those guys over there. So we've got some villagers up here. We still have that bubble column up, so we can get the rest of the villagers up here. But that won't be for a while. That will probably be in a couple of episodes time, because I'll be working on the cottage from now on. And I don't know how long that'll take. I can say it'll only take 1 episode, but who am I kidding? It probably won't. So yes, got the iron farm up and going. I've got the schematic for that up on my Discord if anyone wants to check it out, and on Twitter. Yeah, it's very efficient, and you can even take one module out, one villager module out, and it will be pretty decent as well. But yes, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next Thursday.